Welcome back to SoundersFC.com. I'm Tony Ventrella at Qwest Field. A couple of big breakthroughs today. First of all, the weather was beautiful for this night match against the New England Revolution. 36,344 went home very excited after a 3-0 victory by Sounders FC.
Well, it's one of those games, again, I see we outshot them 19-2, so, again, we created chances, but they didn't go, oh, I can change my story. Got so used to saying the same thing all the time. No, it was nice. It was nice to get some goals. A tremendous first goal by Leo Gonzalez. That was a wonder strike. It was a tremendous strike on goal. Zakawani as well. A very well hit ball. And Montero. A good combination that put him in. But again, I thought the soccer we played was good. I thought playing out of a 4-4-2. I thought we were, we were more dangerous. Having a partner up front. I thought Freddie Lundberg wide right was outstanding. Creating numerous opportunities for us, and as we get used to him there as well, it'll make it easier for us to get him the ball more often in better positions also. But I was just pleased with our effort. We wanted to. The theme today was we wanted to play like there's no tomorrow, and we came out in the first half and we played that way. So I'm very pleased with how we did.
5th minute of the match, Leo Gonzalez left foots it into the upper right corner. A beautiful start to a beautiful evening. Zakawani with the assist, 1-0 Sounders.
Igual, creo que fue un gol bastante bonito.
I saw the same way. A very beautiful goal. I had the confidence for the shot. Lucky as well that it bounced a little bit in front of me, so that I could put a little bit more strength, a little bit more power. And again, beautiful goal.
Y creo que entró en una posición bastante bonita.
24th minute of the match, Steve Zakawani right foots it into the right upper corner. That's another beauty. Evans and Montero with the assist, 2-0 Sounders.
I think we took a quick throw in. I think it was Freddie, so they weren't really settled. Brad made a good run. I think he kind of had 2 attempts trying to get the ball over, and in the end he just flicked up in the air. So I had one earlier, a volley that went about 50 yards over the goal. So I was just trying to keep it a little bit lower, and I caught it pretty clean, and then it was good to see it go in the back of the net.
42nd minute, Freddie Montero fakes once, fakes twice. The shot, it's a pinpoint beauty, 3-0 Sounders.
Good pass from Noonan. The defenders thought that I was going to shoot on goal on the first touch. I did the fake, as you said, and surprised the defense and managed to put the ball under the keeper.
Salió un remate por debajo del arquero, ¿no?
It was huge. I mean, and sometimes it takes a couple of great goals to get you back on track. And Leo's strike, tremendous, followed up by an equally great strike from Zakawani, and then Freddie puts a good move on and gets his reward. And we really could have put a big number on him, and it would have been nice to see that. But I'll be more than happy with 3.
Not to say that Coach Ziggy Schmidt is superstitious, but I had to ask him if he'll wear the same shirt next Thursday night that he wore tonight.
Yeah, I'm just debating right now whether I want to launder it or not, as to which way is the best way to go with that. But yeah, I always say, I always tell my wife, I know when it's going well is because I'm not cold. When I'm really into the game, I'm not cold. So it's like the guys were halftime. They said, "You need a jacket for the second half?" I said, "No, it's not cold out there."
You may have seen the bandage on Ziggy's arm. He was injured when Freddie Lundberg threw a water bottle off the field. Is Coach day-to-day?
I don't know. I might be questionable. Fortunately, I didn't know I was bleeding, and I put my arm on my pants, so I got to see if they can get blood out of these pants. Because if I'm going to wear the same shirt, I'm going to need to wear the same pants.
In my opinion, this is halftime. That we had 2 games coming up in this situation where we wanted to get 6 points before this break to get ourselves back on track. Now, we took care of the first half. Now we got to go and take care of DC on Thursday. And yeah, we're going to have a good time tonight and have some fun. But it gets back to serious tomorrow morning and get ready for DC.
It's a short week as the Sounders have a reserve game Sunday, take Monday off, and then get right back to it for next Thursday night's match against DC United. I'm Tony Ventrella after a 3-0 win over New England for SoundersFC.com.